Hi, my name is Steven. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. In this video, I'm going to be talking about shipping into Canada out of your USA FBA inventory. This is something that is brand new. You could not have done this previously, but because Amazon has launched a new program, it basically manages the remote fulfillment with FBA. I'm actually really surprised Amazon hasn't come out with this sooner, quite frankly, because selling into Canada has historically been a really big hassle, as well as Mexico too, by the way. And you couldn't use an Amazon fulfilled partner to get inventory from the US into Canada. You had to create the shipment, build the listings like normal, and then you had to arrange your own shipping partner. Additionally, you had to deal with all the customs, duties, taxes, etc. So really big hassle, especially considering Canada's population is basically the size of New York as a state. So your Amazon sales on Canada will probably top out at around 7% at best of your USA sales. So that's why it really hasn't predominantly been worth the effort to sell in Canada unless you lived in Canada and had the logistics framework already built. So with this new program, it's called Remote Fulfillment with FBA, and there's anything that's a typical widget. So take like a bottle opener like this in my hand here is a great item to do this for. Items that are consumable or topical are not great fits for this because there's additional FDA or the Canadian version of FDA regulations that you'll have to go through and jump through some hoops and hurdles. However, this takes about 15 or 20 minutes to set up on your account today. You do need to be logged into the super admin login on the account, and to find out if you're in that, go to settings, user permissions, and if you don't have the word delete next to your email, that's how you know that you're in the super admin. So if you're on a secondary user, you will not see the correct drop down to be able to manage this. So I'm going to switch back over to the .com here, and I'm going to put my cursor over inventory, and then you can see in the drop down you can now see remote fulfillment with FBA. When you go here, you can generate a report. So you click generate report, it takes about 30 seconds to generate, hit download, and then when you download that Excel file, basically you just hit the word yes next to each SKU you want to enable inside of Canada or inside of Mexico. So if you're scared with Mexico, start with Canada. Mexico, though, really isn't that scary. It just is a small sales opportunity. If you do decide to do Mexico, it will auto-translate your titles to Spanish as a heads up, but they won't necessarily be perfect translations. So you can also advertise in Canada and Mexico using your USA fulfilled inventory at this stage. I would say proceed with caution on that, but it's definitely worth testing, especially since they give you $50 per market in free ads to start with before they charge you anything. So I definitely would test it out, see what happens. But basically, you download that report, you hit yes in the Excel file on each SKU in the proper column, and then you come back and upload it here. Then it will say, hey, how many errors when you re-upload it. So I had 14 errors on this, and then I re-uploaded it and fixed it and had 0 errors, and it worked out just fine. Once you do that, then you can see, so this is a Canadian listing using my USA data. I did adjust my pricing downward because I felt like the Canadian currency exchange that automatically set was a little high. You'll notice that all the reviews and all of the data, the parentage, transferred over just fine. So it's really nice. There wasn't any additional work I had to do to make that happen. This was all seamless and automatic. The A+ content, however, does not transfer over. So you can see here down there, it's just doing the base content. So if you want your A+ content, you will have to rebuild it. And that is unique per platform. And by platform, I mean the .ca, .com, or .mx. So in any case, I highly recommend that you take the 15 minutes or so to at least get your items live in Canada. It's a great program to do this with. And if you need any consulting help to do this, you can go over to myamazonguy.com and contact us. We'd be happy to set this up for you. Or do a single-hour coaching session. You can hit book a coaching session. Or if you have any additional questions or just have like a 2-minute question, feel free to write it in the comment section of the video. I might be able to get it to you very quickly. Thanks so much, guys.